one of the things that's just really annoyed me, and I've had to bite my lip on social media, and I've had to not name people, and half of me wants to now, and I don't know what's going to come out, is that I've seen people raising their profile on the back of other people's misery. And I've seen it. The worst thing about social media is people can put an instant opinion out. Yeah. And I've seen people I've played with who've been good to me, and I don't want to bag them. I've seen them change within the space of 2 seconds. All of a sudden, let's call for their head. This is disgusting. This is disgraceful. Some of them are in glass houses. Don't be chucking your stones, lads. Yeah. You know, we've done a few things which aren't particularly within the rules. Not as bad as that, but... And it changes. And then I saw Steve Smith on the TV crying his eyes out, so upset. And I put a tweet out saying, "Are you happy now? Is that what you wanted?" Yeah. And all of a sudden,
he cheated, though.
Then the backtrack.
No, but hang on, Rob.
But the backtrack comes in. You've never cheated on a football field.
Yeah, and also think about
you have. Yeah,
you have.
Yeah, but I didn't cry afterwards.
Yeah, but that's not the point, Fred. What you say, I mean, I think the point Fred's making is really interesting because that's what gave me a bit of sympathy for Smith and Warner and Bancroft. Yes, they cheated. What they did was clearly wrong. But given what Fred had intimated in that last podcast, that there are grey areas in cricket, particularly when it comes to ball tampering, and people have been pushing the boundaries, doing that with the sun cream, which isn't totally ethical, or using the sweets and all the rest, and then looking at the level of moralistic condemnation.
All these ex-players and all these people. And I'll be honest with you as well, is that, you know, when you sit in a team meeting, and you talk about what you're going to do, everyone knows. I'm struggling to think that not everyone knew. I might be completely wrong, but you talk about how you're going to treat the ball. The ball in cricket is so important. You've got this ball in your hands as a bowler. If this ball moves, if this ball does stuff, then you're in the game. If you're not, you're out of it. So this ball is so important. You sit in team meetings and talk for ages. You've got a designated bloke who's going to look after it more than anyone else. You talk and talk and talk about how you're going to look after this ball. To then say that other people didn't know, if that's the case, I feel sorry for Mitchell Starc. Because Mitchell Starc, he's got the ball in his hands, right? He's running in thinking he's Wazim Akram. This ball's moving everywhere. He's thinking, I'm cracking it here. I'm cracking it. I'm doing something which is unbelievable. Well, don't tell me you didn't know. So if I had a ball in my hand...
You would know.
He's on one here.
If I had a ball in my hand and I look at it, you could give me a ball now and I can tell you one which has been scratched and one that hasn't.
Wow.
Really?
So I'd look at it and I'd look at the condition of a ball. If I want to reverse a ball, whether it's the ends of the wickets or I can say, well, happy days, I'm in the game here with this ball. So to say that a bowler has got a ball in his hands or anybody else on the field does not know that this ball has been tampered with is absolute nonsense.